Hey everyone, this is P4L, and today's special TFcon Charlotte preview, I'm going to go through a bunch of different figures that are going to be exclusive to TFcon Charlotte and let you know where you can buy them, as well as give you a very quick preview of what the figures actually are, what they do, and so forth. So without further ado, we're going to actually get started with Fansproject. So Fansproject has a couple of things coming out at TFcon Charlotte. The first thing up is this Saurus Ryuo Tricerabot. So this is an homage to Dino King, and especially the shells that came with the actual Dino King figures themselves. So this doubles not only as a couple of things, it actually triples this stuff. So it's actually a piggy bank, so it's a coin bank. You can stuff some coins and money down there, and it goes into a cavity that you can just go ahead and open up like so, unplug from the back and unplug from the front, and then you get your little coin bank. Very cool, kind of fun for you to have. The second thing you can use it for is actually kind of a rider or something like that. You can go ahead and bring in Dino Ichi. Let's scoot back just a little bit, and you can actually throw him up on there as his kind of, I don't know, Diaclone driver sort of thing that's going on. You can take Dino Ichi's gun and plug it in here as well into this little attachment that goes on top of the Tricerabot, and then he can kind of sit here and kind of control it with his hands this way. Not really a great use of it, but this is how you're supposed to use this guy in his kind of rider mode, or Diaclone driver, I guess, kind of mode. The other thing you can do is actually store Dino Ichi inside that same cavity in here. So you basically kind of transform him. Alright, I finally figured out how to get this guy in here. You kind of transform him like this, with his claws folded up and his knees bent. Just kind of slide him in there, get his shoulders tucked in, and then, as Boris said, he actually looks like he's in a coffin to be laid to rest. And you just plug that in.
He looks like he's in a coffin, man.
Yeah, I just said that, Boris. Thanks, I appreciate that. So, Boris from ages 3 and up encourages you to put your Dino Ichi to sleep in a Triceratops for all of eternity. Other things that are included with him is just one page kind of flyer. It says limited editions, Saurus Ryuo Tricerabot, and again it shows you being able to use him as a kind of a riding, riding Triceratops, I guess, a mount. And then you can also use him to store Dino Ichi in his kind of alt mode. And again, can also be a piggy bank, so you can save up for the rest of these guys in that line. And if you guys remember, I actually did a review on the Diaclone swoop at TFcon, from TFcon Canada, and I got these stickers that I didn't know what to do with. I now know what they go to. They don't go to any of the Diaclone FP Fansproject Dinobots. They actually go with these this Tricerabot. So you can see these two kind of go on the side here. This part, this angled part, goes on the nose, and then this square piece goes out on the top. So that's where these mystery pieces go. So the mystery finally solved. So yeah, this is Tricerabot. Again, go ahead and head on over to the Fansproject's booth, and you can pick one of these up for yourself. Okay, next up we're going to actually bring in another exclusive from Fansproject. Let's get these out of the way. And this is the Function X9 Positum, which is what a lot of fans have been calling like Croctimus, Croctimus Prime. This is a remold, recolor of the Fansproject's Function X, I think 8 Crocs that just recently came out, and it's an homage to that episode, I think it was a City of Steel or something like that, where Optimus Prime gets deconstructed into numerous parts and by the Constructicons, and put into a number of different things like a tower, And one of them that is the most, I guess, iconic is that part of him gets put into a robot crocodile or alligator. I don't know. One of you guys will probably be able to correct me whether it's actually a crocodile or alligator. But in any case, that's what you get out of the box with Positum. You do get the same thing. The sword here is the same sword that you got with Crocs, except it's obviously blue and orange in color, so slightly different coloring here. You get the instructions. I haven't actually flipped through these. These are just kind of the directions, and then you have Crocs actually facing off with Positum saying Alligator War, which is kind of funny just because they named them Crocs and not Alligator. So let me go ahead and get this guy open real quick. So here we have Positum in his robot mode right out of the box. I'm actually not, again, doing any transformations or anything like that. And you guys kind of know what he looks like in his alt mode already. And I just wanted to get a quick preview. I'll do a full review once I get home, or maybe later this week when I have a little bit more time. But I wanted to get this out to you guys before the con actually started. So as you can see, very nice recolor, very G1 color scheme for Optimus. You'll notice that the head itself is a recolor of their code head with the face mask. So it's not exactly an Optimus Prime head sculpt, but very close. And it's a very nice reuse of the head that they've already made, as well as the body that came with Crocs. So a little mix and match there. Again, he can hold the sword. He can transform the same way he does before. He does have the nice windows here, which a lot of people complained about with Crocs, saying it's not very G1 accurate to have the windows on front. This obviously looks more G1 accurate to Prime, who has the windows up front, and then even has kind of the grille here. So very cool recolor. I don't know if they've had this plan from the get-go when they did the engineering, or if they just, realized how they could reuse this body with the headmaster and get a really nice recreation of a kind of G1 Optimus homage. Really nice paint deco. He has a lot of silver apps on the back, kind of reminiscent of smokestacks. He still has the same, obviously, look. He still has some of the same problems with the heels. If you want to, kind of do that mistransformation and get the heels to support him a little bit more, you can do that as well. I just thought I would go ahead and transform him real quick for you guys, just because it was a quick and easy transformation, just to show off the alt mode of Positum. And as you can see, same transformation and alt mode as before, but with a really cool red and blue deco for Optimus Prime. I don't remember how accurate this is to the actual crocodile in the City of Steel. I think that's what it's called. But here you go. And then here we have the headmaster. You can see the transformation is very simple, the same transformation with code. And you get his little headmaster. Alright, I just wanted to show that off real quick, and then I wanted to go ahead and say that once again, you can pick this guy up as a TFcon exclusive at the Fansproject booth here at Charlotte. The next company on the TFcon exclusives preview list is Mastermind Creations and their reformatted line for Cinakisz. So this is Cinakisz Asterisk mode, and if you guys remember, they had a Azalea Asterisk mode last year at TFcon Chicago, and this is kind of their version of Asterisk mode for Cinakisz, the popular take on Voss from the IDW comics, and he looks really great. So this has a black and kind of orange looking deco that you can see here, but actually in the paint job you have glow in the dark features that show up here. So wherever there's orange paint here, that's actually glow in the dark paint. I don't think that's going to come out well on the camera, but let's go ahead and try real quick. Yeah, you don't see anything, do you? No? Oh well. So that was a fail. But anyway, just take my word for it. It glows a nice kind of orange, not orange, greenish color once you have it all kind of charged up, and to the naked eye you'll be able to see that. And he comes with all the things that he came with in the original release of the character. So you have Boss himself, his or Cinakisz himself. You have his sniper rifle. You have his gun kind of handle for his alt mode. You have his alternate head and alternate mask, or his mask. Again, both painted in the darker colors, or molded in darker colors. His box art, which we saw just a little while ago. Very nice artwork. Same kind of slip cover that we had with Azalea. Even the box itself looks just like Azalea's. It has that nice neon green and the silhouette on the front. It does have the book cover that opens up to show the nice CG render on one side, as well as the contents and the bot on the other side. And then this kind of shattered look here. Really interesting is I didn't have the original Cinakisz, so I don't know if that was the case with that one, but you actually did get two cards here. They're both the same kind of stamped cards, but one is in a hard plastic, thicker, and this is kind of on a cardboard stock. But basically the same. There are a little bit color differences and size differences. You'll see that some of it's scaled a little bit differently, but by and large the same cards. And then you get the instructions as well that also come with the comic. So yeah, that's really it. I'm actually not going to go transform this guy just because he's just more the same, but a very cool repaint and definitely worth picking up, especially if you were a fan of the first figure and weren't able to get your hands on it just because it's sold out so quickly. Or even if you're not, this one looks like it'll be a really cool addition to anyone's kind of Nemesis collection or shelf. The last exclusive for TFcon Charlotte that at least I'm aware of is going to be from brand new company Voodoo Toys. They are releasing a new figure called Animus Stealth Mode, and this is a Diaclone homage for Ironhide, who obviously is going to be one of their figures that they're going to release. But it's very interesting that they released this guy first, because their first figure was supposed to be Solace, which was the Ratchet figure. So to see them come out with their Ironhide as an exclusive first is really kind of cool, and it was nice that it kind of came out of nowhere. So this is their number 2S from the potion series. Name is Courage Potion, Animus Stealth Mode. Here's his stat card, very much in the Masterpiece design, and I can't read any of that, but there's his stats and everything. And you can see some nice images on the back and on the front. This is actually artwork, so not even a render or photograph, so very interesting there. The box, very quickly, is a really cool homage to the Diaclone box. This kind of gray, purple, not purple, pink, and green look to it, with the stuff down here, with a little voodoo doll, I guess is their logo. And again, you can see Animus on the front. Again, on the top, an homage to the Diaclone box. You can see kind of the transformation from alt to robot. Some alt mode action poses on the left. Just some alt and robot mode pictures on the right side. The back is actually upside down, and I'm not a Diaclone collector, so I don't know if that is the correct orientation for that box. I'm guessing it's an error, but go ahead and let me know if that's the way the original was or not. And then it shows all three figures. So again, there's the Animus Stealth Mode that we see here. We see Salus, which is their first figure, which should be coming out in the next month or so, from what I'm told. And then Animus, who is their regular Ironhide, which will be coming out near the end of the year, I think. So yeah, that's really... Oh, and the bottom, sorry about that. And you can see the dimensions and everything like that for the alt mode here. Very cool. What he comes included with is a set of instructions, very detailed instructions on just one sheet that's folded out. It looks like the instructions are done in a way that is supposed to show you green for the motion that is supposed to happen, the action that's supposed to happen, and then red for the ending position. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it looks very detailed, looks very strong, and then you get a really good picture of actually Solace up here. Put that off to the side. You get a little baggie full of what looks like a sprue of hole fillers, I guess. So a lot of people complained that the figure actually had a few holes in the mold itself. So it looks like they went ahead and provided a sprue kit and instructions, a small set of instructions to show you how to fill in these holes with these the sprue kit. So very nice addition that they did that. And lastly, he also gets 2 weapons. So he has this handgun here, and then this kind of handgun, which I think is more along the lines of Ratchet. I'm honestly not sure what handgun these are supposed to be homaging, but this gun I know can fit into the back here. So yeah, here you go. Sorry about that. This piece kind of flips up like so, and then you can go ahead and plug this in like that. I think you can get it in a little bit tighter, but I don't want to break this exclusive. But yeah, it stores in the back like so. And I'm not sure if this one does as well, but oh yeah, it looks like it does. So yeah, he has these 2 guns. Really quickly, I'll show you what these look like. And I apologize for the lighting. Obviously, this is in the hotel room with a makeshift setup. And I've always been really interested in this set because honestly, I was not a fan of the MP Ironhide as is shown, and I thought this one just looked a lot better. All around, I think this figure is really, really solid, especially for a first release from a company. I'm really impressed. So let's just do a quick 360 of this guy. And the black and red deco look phenomenal on him. I mean, black and red just go really well together. You got a little bit of silver here. A lot of people complained about the hips being small, and I guess I can kind of see that, but it didn't really bother me as much as the diaper the diaper hips on the official one. He does have nice smoky translucent windows here. People also complained about the feet having windows. You can't see them at all really on the Diaclone one since he has black feet and black translucent windows. But as you can see, it has really nice overall look. The head sculpt looks great. I love the crest. I think it is a really, really great take on Ironhide, and I can't wait to get the regular release of him. But if you're on the fence about the quality of this guy's, again, impressively high quality. Like, he is super sturdy. Nothing like falling off. Nice ratcheting joints here and there. Ratcheted knees. He has ankle tilts forward and back. He has a lot of range of motion actually because in here he has a kind of a double jointed or articulated ratcheted inner leg mechanism, which makes the ankle really really nice. The fingers and hands, he has a individually articulated pointer finger with a secondary pin at the first joint there, and then the other 3 fingers are all molded one piece, and he has a thumb on a ball joint. He does also have the side windshields, which I think we didn't see in the latest test shot of Salas, but there he does have that. Nice silver face and blue eyes. Some people didn't like his face sculpt. Again, I personally like it, but if you don't, at least you have options. A couple other things going on with this guy. He has nice ratcheted shoulders. He has a bicep swivel. He has kind of an upper bicep joint here, and I think that's for transformation. Ratcheted elbows, wrist swivel. What else do they have? He has a ball jointed head. Oh, and they did want to make note that they did thicken up the neck, so it's not just a peg anymore. It's actually a slightly thickened up neck. That looks really good. So I never thought the ball jointed neck looked really bad anyway because you can't really see it, but they did thicken that up based on fan response. He has an ab crunch, which is really nice. Nice, you don't see that a lot. He has a waist swivel, obviously. What else does he have? He has ratchet hips. He has a swivel here. Nice ratchets going out. He does have a knee swivel as well. So not really anatomically correct, but okay. And the knee ratchets, and you can see just the quality of this figure is really high. I'm really impressed with the first figure. I would definitely put it on high marks with overall quality. So if you were on the fence about quality of this guy, I would not hesitate. I'm really excited. I'm glad I was able to get one of these. He is an exclusive to the con, I think, or at least they said it's a convention exclusive. I don't know if he's going to be at any other conventions. But yeah, really, really impressive. I'm not going to show the transformation off right now. Again, just I want to make this pretty quick, but I'll go ahead and show off the alt mode real quick. All right, so finishing off the preview review, we have Animus, I guess, stealth mode in his alt mode, and again, it looks really nice. Very clean. He does have a bunch of the holes here, but again, we got the fillers here to put that in. I just don't want to spend the time doing that on camera, but you get the idea. Really sleek. It has really nice silver paint apps on the front bumper, grille, and the windows. And then he also has this kind of double yellow stripe going along the side here. Nice wheels that are not rubber, just hard plastic, and they're painted silver as well. And yeah, that's really it for alt mode. So yeah, that's Voodoo Toys' first release, the Diaclone version of their Animus. So you can pick this up at the Renderform and Friends booth, which is nearby the MMC booth, where you can pick up the Asterisk Mode Cinakisz that we showed off earlier, and that's also next to the Fansproject booth that have both the Tricerabot as well as the Positum Function X9 character. Alright, so if you guys are at TFcon Charlotte, definitely pick some of these exclusives up. If not, try to get a friend to pick one of them up for you, because they're really cool exclusives this year, and a lot of them are probably going to go pretty fast. Alright, thanks a lot everyone. Hope to see you at the con or next time on the review.